Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Steel Division 2. We're into episode number 20 here of the series. It's the second turn in our second campaign as we're trying to make a quick push all the way to the western edge of the map, both north and south. You can see we'll have kind of intermediate points. I don't plan on calling in any reserve battalions until we get to those advanced points. So the units that we have right now are going to need to continue to make a push. In the meantime, I will use my reserve points to call in Air Force support. For the most part, across most areas, we have a significant advantage right now. But what I have realized is, while it's not terribly organized, there are absolutely some forces in this area, German forces. There's 2 tanks and 1 mobile infantry group here that are going to be pretty difficult, and 1 final dug-in infantry regiment that we're going to need to bypass in order to make our way through. So let's go ahead and focus in on the north for now. We already have a police regiment that we have bypassed. They are behind the lines. They have no supply. They will be a group that we can capture in the near future. But by near future, that means not yet. So let's go ahead and start to make a push forward with the other units. Keep those guys to the road. There we go, all the way up to the crossroads here. Good. And you're going to follow in right behind them. And you're going to... Looks like you could actually make your way around. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to keep this unit locked in on these guys. If they want to fight, they can fight. They'll have to come out of their entrenchment to do that, and then that'll make them an easy target after that. Alright, so those guys are taking the north road. These guys are going to take the south road. It looks like there is 1 police regiment along here. Oh wow, I could already attack them, actually. I'd have an A and a C unit, and what do they have? Okay, those are recon squads, 12 of them, a commander, supply, yes. They do have some heavy machine gun squads here, and what do they like? They have 3,000 rounds of the 7.992. That won't be easy, and they have 9 of those. They have anti-tank rifle teams. Those guys shouldn't be much of a worry, but they do have all... Wow. 18 rifle squads and a leader. So the machine guns are the ones that you would worry most about. The rifle squads themselves, they've got light machine guns as well. So they actually could put up a heck of a fight. What is this? Oh, a recon squad. Well, the recon squad at least does have some tanks, but they would have those anti-tank groups. What is that? Tank regiment. It would pull both of these units in, or I could just bypass them. I could try to get all the way here, and let's see what happens when we try. Well, there, how about we keep it in check? Let's go 2 turns initially. See how far you could get. You can get right up to him, and that's fine. You got a little town here. I don't know if these scouts, I should keep them here or bring them back out to the road. Ooh, they could actually push to the north, but there's so many units up there. I don't need to take that line right now. Keep them in the woods. And this cav regiment. I'm a little bit light on units right here, I think. Okay, these guys can go a bit deeper. Let's keep 1 point. Oh, nice. Nice. That's exactly what I was talking about. Look at that. We're going to push forward now, holding that train. This 39th Cav Regiment is going to become available here very soon. I want to hold this town from the other side so they don't need to rush forward anymore. They are vulnerable to attack. Okay. Now, these... That's a difficult group. That's a police battalion. These guys are going to kind of, I think, just hold this line. I'd love to just bypass, but I don't think that's the smart move here. So I'm going to put these two up here close together. They're still in the woods. I'm going to get them dug in on the next turn, possibly. And they're just going to hold those guys off from making a move that way. Now, I want to... Oh, I can't bypass them because of the lakes. Shoot. I need to take this group out. Okay, so we're going to attack them. They have no support whatsoever. And, yeah. Wait. Hold on. First, is this who am I attacking? Let's cancel. Get to know the unit. Get to know who we're bringing in before I just rush in there. They have 4 recon squads, commander, 3 infantry guns. They do have 2 anti-tank guns, 3 machine guns, and 27 rifle squads. That is a very weak unit, in all honesty. We've got Grenadiers Motorized Battalion. They have Armored Recon, which will be effective against most of those units. And they have medium tanks. That makes me happy. Recon squads, a couple assault squads, motorized mortars, flamethrower units. This tank brigade is well armed. They do have those couple anti-tank guns, but it's a couple. Even if I lose like a tank to them or something, we could take them out pretty easily. I'm not worried about whoever the 3rd unit is coming into this. We'll probably pull from the rear on this other tank brigade back here. Or this motorized rifle battalion, actually. So once they're cleared out, these units can move forward. Okay, so tank, motorized battalion, and we'll pull these motorized rifles from behind. Let's see here. Hold on. Cancel again. Oh my goodness. Still thinking here. I'm going to save... Well, I've got 1 fighter, right? Let's look now. What is available to us? We have an assault regiment, bomber, assault, or bomber. That's it. I don't even have any more fighters, which means I can't control the air except over here, and I think this area matters a lot more. There's a much bigger chance of a counterattack down there. Up here, I could be dealing with some incoming air assault, some type of air support for them. I suppose I'm going to have to just accept that that's a strong possibility. Major advantage, but they absolutely could be coming in with some type of support. I'm going to leave this last group as AI controlled. I'll probably forget that they exist. I'll take control of these 2. That's fine. So this is our first offensive battle of the campaign. We've already had 2 defensive battles. We're doing a lot of bypassing where possible, but these guys are completely blocking our front, and because of those lakes, it's really hard to get around them. So it's going to be a lot easier to engage this singular unit, inflict heavy damage, and then go from there. You can see that we've got a main crossroads that'll be kind of the main fighting ground, and town building to building, that's not the best terrain for us. But do we have, yeah, here's a hill overlooking this whole area, and here, and then you can move across and take this area eventually. So you have hills overlooking this town, and we're going to get the tanks kind of lined up along those edges, and then the infantry will work its way through the middle. That's the plan. So let's start with some of the lighter units, the motorized battalion, and we'll see what we have. Leader, assault engineers. I need a little bit of infantry here. That's the mortars. That's the flamethrowers, but they're costly. The armored recon is certainly useful. Expensive recon squads here. Okay, here's the regulars. So we're going to get one to the west, one to that main route. We will get one that'll go into those woods and take that position, might as well. We'll get 2 out here. One going this way, one going this way. And then they'll have some tanks. We're going to go 1 and 2 for those 2 positions. And we will go, we're going to get 2 out here as well. And now the actual tank brigade. Anti-tank recon squad, commander, recon, assault engineers. Let's go ahead and get those assault engineers here. They'll sit at this town initially, and then they'll push on when we have control of the ridge line there. And now we have medium tanks. Okay, we'll call up more. 2 more up there. We'll call 1 into the middle here. They'll hang back and cover. We'll get 1 out here as well, kind of covering the middle ground, and then everybody else. Just 2 more here. And we launch the battle. Let's pause. I'd like to get all of them going forward, but that's not how this is going to work. Oh, okay. How about we go fast travel for everybody, but then we're going to pick out a few, like one of the tanks is going to fast travel up to here, and one of the scouts is going to fast travel up to there as well to unload at that crossroad. Okay, you're going to go into those woods. You're gonna unload like right there. Into the woods. Those tanks are going to take some heat. And we're gonna go right to the edge of this town. Do we want to come out or use the tree line? No. We're going to go right into this side, so they'll come out the road, be visible for only a second, and hopefully just go straight into the dirt and use those trees for cover. You guys are... Oi. Not cool. Let's try that again. That stupid wind zip pop up about once a day. You're all going to fast track to here, and then we'll divide you up from there. Okay, everybody's on the move. Good. Line's moving. No air support. They have no air support. They did not call in any air support. So 2 anti-tank guns and some machine guns are the main targets. We take out those 2 anti-tank guns and we're going to really start to be able to move fluidly. Okay, that's a scout. That's why that line's not moving. The tank is bringing it along a bit slower. That is okay. You guys are here. Should unload. And scout, you're going to take the far one, and you're going to take the front one there. That's okay. Tank already moving into that concealed position. Should unload. There you go. And get further up into those trees so we can see out there. Oh, unload, unload. In those trees. Start taking them out there. There you go. Okay, we're going to come around the other side on this one. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on. That infantry's an issue. There you go. He's out. We lost the scout. But the tank's still there. That infantry had anti-tank capabilities. So I need some support right there. I have 16 points. Let's get you some support. Like 1, 2, 3 tanks. And we'll call out one more somewhere else useful. Get some support there in the middle territories. That's dangerous, but if everybody lays into them, and they fall back instead of firing, because they do have anti-tank capabilities. Just need a quick wipe of them. And we're going to need somebody in those woods anyway, as there's, I think, somebody else in there. Some sort of... He's stuck in the building here. Come on, get out there. Okay, I need to get some units over there. I have 10 points. Let's go ahead and start by calling in some more tanks to here. 1, 2, 3. Where did those guys go? Did they surrender? They didn't surrender, did they? Ow! Yeah, see? Crew panicked. There's one of the anti-tank guns. Down to 1 crew member. Got him. Okay, they're down to 1. They're down to 1. They were exposed in the open. Terrible placement for them. Okay, you guys. We lost that tank, so the anti-tank infantry prevailed on that one. Infantry is being taken out. 3 tanks on the way. There's the unit. Down to 1 man. Down to 1 man. Come on. Take him out. Got him. Okay. Now I thought I had seen another unit. Some type of mortar. So there might have been a mortar in that area as well. So we gotta watch out for that. Send one of these guys over here. Start covering this part of the hill. Actually, you can come out a little bit further yourself. Oops, you guys are blocking each other there. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to get something in here. How about some assault engineers? Go for it. And a recon squad. Okay, can you move? Good. Damaged, not destroyed. Unload. And let's get you into those trees. Alright, got good control there. We're starting to establish some control here. So western flank is looking good. Southern flank is definitely looking good. Got 17 points. I'm going to call in a couple more tanks. To here and here, and we'll get one out. You don't need to go there. We'll start calling up support here. Here. There's the infantry, or what's left of them, and we'll get one here. This eastern flank seems to be opening up now. These guys looks like they can come up to here. Down to 1 man. There we go. Infantry destroyed. Engines damaged. This engine's damaged as well. Try to bring you forward here. Still didn't change the front line, so I think there is another unit in there somewhere. Incendiary engine damage. There is definitely a unit somewhere in this area. You guys unload. Yeah, there. Move forward 1 spot. Take him out. Take him out. Come on, guys. Alright. Told you to move forward. Can't see through that building. There you go. He'll go down quick now. We lost the scout. He's down to 4 guys. So he's removed. We'll have control of each flank, which is what we were looking for. We're still at a deficit, but we're looking good now. You guys can move to the edges. There might be a unit in these trees, actually. Probably is. I'm going to move this scout up to that tree line where they can see down the hill, see a lot further. Yeah, see that line's still not moving. There they are. It's machine gun. Oh, that's easy. Take him out. He's got no anti-tank weapon. Wow. That big shot didn't kill all 3 of them, huh? That took care of them, though. There, front lines are now much more well established. Okay, now I want to take this hill as well. So we're going to bring in one, two, three, 4 tanks and a leader. So 5 tanks in all, plus we'll add this one into the mix, so we'll have 6 tanks going forward. Meanwhile, anytime they come exposed through the town, we're picking them off, so we've got a definite advantage on that. Once we get some more units coming in, we can start pinning our way through. These guys, move forward. You move forward as well. We need to finish taking this hill, get that position. I think there's still infantry hidden here in this little section of forest. But we've got a few units right around them, plus a few more tanks. And Phase B has started, so our other infantry is coming in. All coming in from this right side. And some of them are pushing straight into town. So they can make that push, we can make the cover. Looks like they might be right here, the way these lines are going. So you guys push in right into those trees. Oh, turret stuck. Engine damage, so they're somewhere here. Now they're getting cut off. There they are. Surrender. Good. Okay. Alright. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Here comes this unit, so we'll be able to push across, take that hill soon. And I'm going to need to start calling on some infantry. And actually the armored recon would be a decent one for this. I don't have regular infantry though, do I? Gun squads, recon squads, medium tanks. Who's got the infantry? Anywhere? There you go, assault squads. Alright, we're going to call on some assault. Well, they're coming up there. Why don't I don't like this ground here. Just going to bring the whole group out. And where'd your leader go? Oh, that was in the tank brigade. There's your leader. Okay. So call on all 10. By the way, we're at 11:13 already, and here's our support. Moving quick. Alright, with this area secure, let's go secure the other hill. Send a couple of them across. So we're going to work on securing the other hill on both sides. Send a scout across as well. I might send a scout only as far as about here, or maybe those woods, but main thing here. Tanks in force, and let's bring out another battalion into the edge of town. Whatever points I have, there we go. contested so far. Okay, I don't think we're totally secure here. I don't need to send all of you though, do I? I have a couple of you hold this line. Commander, hold this line. One more holding this line as well. Oh yeah, there they are. There's the infantry. We're definitely in close. We're going to need a quick strike. Oof, that shot missed. Falling back. They'll surrender soon. There you go. Surrender, surrender. Okay, good. Got him. Took a little bit of transmission damage, but otherwise we are a-okay. Oh, there's another one. Quick surrender there as well. Track's broken on this one, so they're not going anywhere. But they're not destroyed. And we're going to have victory here in about 3.5 minutes, so we don't even have to necessarily go for a total destruction type thing. But these guys start pushing in. And join them. You guys are going to fast move right on up to there. Leader wounded, but otherwise that one's quickly killed off. Machine gun. Quickly destroyed. Numerical superiority. Winning the day. This area is under control. There's one infantry unit there. Try to get them to support. These guys will unload once they get there. Where are you guys going? There's the main bulk of the defenses, it looks like. Yes, we've definitely broken their defense. 1 minute till total victory. We're going to inflict whatever damage we can on these guys. One of those fire for effect type moments here. 20 seconds. Wow. Still only managed to kill one guy. They were at 9 there for a while. They were just trying to take cover anywhere they could, and there was only 1 or 2 units that actually had a clean line of sight. Everybody else was just moving in. But how is it looking? 18-5 on the kills, 9-8 on the kills. So overall 27-13. The unit that came in was pretty balanced, so they were gung-ho. I can't help it. I like playing smart. So tanks inflicting lots of damage. Look at that. We took out one of those anti-tank guns. Never saw the other one. Most of it was tanks inflicting the damage. And looks like a single infantry unit did some damage, and that was on that right flank. They took out 1 tank and 2 scouts. That's not bad. I mean, yes, we lost a tank, but, I mean, come on. 1 tank is nothing. So there's a total victory. They're not completely wiped out. I mean, they still have some units left, but that unit's going to get swallowed up and not pose any threat from here. They'll be routed, and that's going to allow us to move forward. Oh! Completely wiped out. Okay, I did not expect that, actually. So, let's move forward. Alright, it looks like we are facing a little bit of a threat here, but I think we'll easily be able to get around. Now, the only thing about encirclement here is I have no units on this side for the encirclement to cut them off. There you go. So clean breakthrough here in the middle. Bypassing here in the north. South facing a bit more resistance. For one thing, I do have this 1 routed unit. And gosh, can we go all the way across here and push those front lines? Let's do that. There you go. Just like that, that unit is swallowed whole. Can I attack them? No. Still carrying over from last. I think I might just hold this line and then use these guys to start sweeping around. So back into it, and then these guys are going to start coming around the south side. Get 1 supporting up there. Take the railway here. Ooh, we can get 1 more all the way up here. Let's do it. Establish front line across here, but I'm going to have to do something to continue forward. Not this turn necessarily, but this fighter is going to go for air superiority through this area. And then let's call in somebody somewhere. I like the assault unit. I like a bomber unit too, though. Is that anti-air? It is. That's an AA battery. But they are already used up from that fight before, so they are out of commission. That's why we were able to get control. Tempting to get a bomber regiment in to keep them out of commission, because I'm going to need that here the next little bit. So let's go ahead and call in these guys. Get them into the fight. Now, in the meantime, we could actually take these guys out of commission, couldn't we? Or do we want to do something up here? No. I'm not worried about them. If they break out and try to go behind my lines, that's actually not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because then they're going to get caught behind the lines and they'll be easy to deal with. So, we're going to bombard. And we're going to bombard that target. And there we go. Now they can't counterattack. These guys are all used up except for this one and this one. And if they want to attack, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. For one thing, I have 2 units right here that can repel them, and they'll be out of their dug-in position, which I highly doubt that they will want to do that. So that's going to wrap up that turn. We'll begin the next episode by finishing up our PM of June 26th. We have until July 2nd to take our targets, and we are already well on our way so far. So I'm being a lot more aggressive this time around, knowing that you're not given a lot of time, a lot of leeway, and we're just bypassing a lot of their units and getting them caught behind enemy lines to hopefully get them into a situation where they will surrender. That's the goal on that, instead of engaging all their units. So playing a little more tactically here. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.